the many places you can explore across France, only a few stand out as the most beautiful. These places aren't just a sight to see. They reflect the heart of the country and what makes it worth visiting. From the stunning coastline of Plage de Palombaggia to the majestic Palace of Versailles, here are the 10 most beautiful places to visit in France. Make sure to subscribe to Discovery Destination for more travel guides like this. 10. Île de Porquerolles. Île de Porquerolles, also known as Porquerolles, sits just off the southern coast of France. The island has a small yet charming village where you can stroll through narrow streets and see the Église Sainte-Anne, which stands in the center. Just above the village, Fort Saint-Agathe offers a wide view over the island and sea. Built in the 1500s, it's one of Porquerolles' most historic landmarks. Close by, the restored Moulin du Bonneau is a traditional windmill from the 1700s that reflects the island's agricultural past. Near the village, Plage d'Argent is one of the most popular beaches with its shallow, clear water. Not far away, Plage de la Courtade is the island's largest beach with its wide stretches of sand and trees for shade. For something quieter, Plage de Notre Dame sits in a bay lined with pine trees. On the southern side of the island, the terrain changes. You'll find steep cliffs and rocky coves. One notable spot is the Lac de l'Oustau de Dieu, a sheltered cove once used by fishermen. Toward the western end of the island, Plage du Langoustier offers two contrasting experiences. One side features a traditional white sandy beach, while the other has rare red and black sand, giving it a unique appearance. If you're ready for a longer walk, the Plage de Porquerolles stands at the southern tip of the island. The trail leading to it gives you expansive views of the sea and cliffs along the way. By the way, my Travel on a Dime ebook shows you how to travel more for less. I'll share more about it later. 9. Gordes. Gordes is a small stone village in southeastern France, built along a hillside with narrow streets, layered homes, and historical landmarks rising toward the top. One of the best places to view the entire village is from the roadside viewpoint along Route de Cavaillon. From here, you can see how the stone buildings are stacked along the slope, with the castle and church standing at the highest point. At the top of the hill, the Château de Gordes sits at the village center. Originally constructed in the 11th century and rebuilt in the 1500s with added decorative features, the chateau now serves as both the town hall and a small museum. Nearby, the Church of Saint-Firmin is another important site. Built in the 1700s over the remains of an older church, it features 8 chapels, each one associated with a different profession in the village. Beneath the village, Les Caves du Palais Saint-Firmin reveal a hidden side of Gordes. These underground chambers were carved into the rock during the Middle Ages and used for storing olive oil, preserving food, and even housing a chapel. While most visitors stay near the top, the Fontaine Basse district offers a quieter part of Gordes to explore. As you walk along Rue de la Fontaine Basse and Rue Paillet d'Amour, you'll pass the remains of the old wash house and the Chapelle d'en Basse, once home to artist Marc Chagall. Just outside the village, the Abbaye Notre-Dame de Sananque is a 12th century monastery that remains active today. Monks live and work there, producing honey, lavender oil, and liquor. Also close to Gordes is the village de Bourry, an open-air museum of dry stone huts once used by farmers and shepherds. The site offers a look at rural life in the 18th and 19th centuries through preserved structures built entirely without mortar. 8. Pont du Gard. The Pont du Gard is an ancient Roman aqueduct bridge located in southern France. Built over 2,000 years ago, it once carried water from a spring near Uzès to the Roman city now known as Nîmes. Today, it remains one of the best preserved examples of Roman engineering still standing. Walking along the lower level of the bridge offers wide views of the Gardon River and the tree-covered hills surrounding it. The massive stone arches are precisely built, reflecting the skill and effort involved in its construction. Around the site, you'll find several walking trails through the Mediterranean countryside. One of the most popular is the Mémoire de Garrigues Trail, a short path that offers multiple viewpoints of the bridge. Along the way, you'll pass remains of the original aqueduct system that once stretched across the region. Now, I know you're getting excited about all these amazing places to visit, but if you're eager to travel the world to explore new locations, cultures, foods, and much more, while taking a breather from your everyday life, you also know it can cost you quite a lot of money. With the Travel on a Dime ebook, you have the opportunity to make the most out of any place you visit without overspending on your travel budget. From finding the right flights and hotel deals to money-saving tips during your trip, it's the perfect guide to help you travel like a pro, ensuring you have a great experience while saving hundreds of dollars on travel. Get your copy at thediscoverydestination.com. That's thediscoverydestination.com. Use code DISCOVER5 to save $5 off your copy. 7. Plage de Palombaggia. Plage de Palombaggia is one of the most well-known beaches on the southeastern coast of Corsica, popular for its clear turquoise water, soft white sand, and red-orange rock formations that break up the shoreline into small coves. The main area of the beach is ideal for sunbathing or relaxing under the natural shade of umbrella pine trees. On the southern edge of Palombaggia, Plage de Ascaggio offers a quieter atmosphere if you're looking for a more peaceful place to relax. Toward the northern end of the beach, there's a large pink granite rock that stands out, a good place to climb for wide views of the beach and coastline. A short path leads from Palombaggia through pine trees and sand dunes to Plage de Tamaricciu. This nearby beach is calm with the same clear water and soft sand, making it another good option if you want to explore beyond Palombaggia on foot. 6. Gorge du Verdon. The Gorge du Verdon in southeastern France is one of the most stunning natural areas you can visit. Often called the Grand Canyon of Europe, this deep canyon was carved by the Verdon River and is known for its turquoise water and tall limestone cliffs. A great starting point is Lac de Sainte Croix, a large lake at the entrance of the gorge with its calm, clear water and towering cliffs that make it a popular place to relax. For panoramic views from above, you can drive along the Route de Crête, a scenic loop with several overlooks. Viewpoints like Belvedere de la Carrel and Belvedere de l'Esquelle offer wide views of the canyon. If you want to explore on foot, the Sentier Blanc Martel is the most well-known hiking trail in the area that follows the river through the canyon and offers impressive views throughout. For a more hidden experience, the Sentier de l'Embout takes you deeper into the gorge. This trail leads to the Styx du Verdon, a narrow, enclosed section that looks like a canyon within the canyon. It ends at the Embout, where the river flows into a cave and vanishes underground. Nearby, the village of Moustier-Saint-Marie offers a quiet break from the canyon. Set between two cliffs, the town has stone streets with local shops. A path leads uphill to the Notre Dame de Beauvoir Chapel, where you can get wide views of the town and surrounding hills. Along the southern shore of Lac de Sainte Croix, the village of Baudouin offers a peaceful lakeside setting. The beach here is smaller and less crowded, making it a good spot to relax. 5. Louvre Museum. The Louvre Museum, located in the center of Paris, is one of the most visited and well-known museums in the world. It houses thousands of artworks from different time periods, giving you a chance to experience a wide range of history and creativity in one place. The Mona Lisa is one of the most recognized pieces in the museum. Her subtle smile seems to shift depending on your angle, creating a quiet sense of mystery that draws a constant crowd. Nearby, the Raft of the Medusa stands out for its powerful imagery. This large painting shows shipwreck survivors struggling at sea, and from a distance, you can see the full tragedy of the scene. The coronation of Napoleon captures a detailed moment in French history. In this grand scene, Napoleon crowns himself while surrounded by nobles in elaborate clothing. Liberty Leading the People tells a different kind of story. A woman raises the French flag as she leads a group forward across a battlefield, with visible emotion and determination in their faces. The winged victory of Samothrace, a statue of a goddess on the front of a ship, appears to move despite missing arms and a head. Her carved clothing flows as if caught in the wind, and as you walk up the staircase toward her, the drama of the piece increases. Meanwhile, Venus de Milo stands calmly in the gallery. Even with missing arms, the marble sculpture shows grace and quiet elegance, with detailed folds in her clothing and soft features. In the Cour Marly, the Marly horses make a strong impression. These large marble sculptures capture horses in motion as they are held by their handlers, with muscles and energy carved into the stone. Sleeping Hermaphroditus is another striking piece, looking like a peaceful figure resting on a mattress. Nearby, the Lamassu statue are amazing figures, with the body of a bull, wings of an eagle, and the face of a man. The Code of Hammurabi stands as one of the oldest written legal codes in history. This large stone monument is covered in ancient text that offers insight into how early societies created laws and order. Nearby, the Napoleonic apartments provide a different kind of experience. These richly decorated rooms give a look into royal life during Napoleon's time. 4. Calanque National Park. Calanque National Park stretches along the southern coast of France, known for its dramatic limestone cliffs and narrow inlets called calanques that cut through the rocky coastline. One of the most stunning spots in the park is Calanque d'Envaux, surrounded by towering white cliffs and a small pebble beach. The hike to get there takes effort, but the emerald-colored water and quiet setting make it feel rewarding once you arrive. Nearby, Calanque du Porpin offers a more peaceful and easily accessible experience. Pine trees surround the cove, giving it a softer feel. Calanque de Sormieu is the largest calanque in the park and has a wide open setting. Its flat sandy beach makes it ideal if you're looking for an easier place to swim or relax. Another highlight is Calanque de Souguiton. The trail leading to it offers wide views of the sea, and if you continue farther up to the Belvedere de Souguiton, you'll reach one of the best viewpoints in the park. If you're looking for a more hidden and quiet spot, Calanque de la Monine is a peaceful retreat. This narrow inlet doesn't have a beach, but the water is crystal clear. Even more remote is Calanque de Lule, located between two steep cliffs that rise directly from the sea. It has a rugged feel with a small cove and a half-submerged cave at the base of the rock walls. Off the coast, the Riu Islands are also part of the national park. These protected islands are especially popular with divers who explore marine life in the surrounding waters. 3. Palace of Versailles. The Palace of Versailles, located just outside Paris, began as a hunting lodge for King Louis XIII. His son, King Louis XIV, transformed it into one of the most impressive royal residences in Europe. Today, it stands as a powerful symbol of the wealth and control once held by the French monarchy. Inside the main palace, the Hall of Mirrors is one of its most iconic features, often used for royal ceremonies and special events. This long gallery has large windows on one side and mirrors on the other, reflecting light throughout the space. Next to the Hall of Mirrors are the King's and Queen's state apartments, formal rooms used for public court and ceremonies. The walls are lined with artwork, and the furnishings feature gold details and rich fabrics. In the Queen's bedchamber, you can see where Marie Antoinette gave birth to royal children in front of select members of the court. Just outside the palace, the Gardens of Versailles stretch across more than 2,000 acres. Designed by André Lanotte, the gardens follow a strict geometric layout with shaped trees, carved paths, and fountains that feature mythological and natural figures. Away from the formal palace and gardens, the Trianon estate offers a quieter atmosphere. The Grand Trianon, built with pink marble, was created by Louis XIV as a more private space. Nearby, the Petit Trianon served as a personal retreat for Marie Antoinette, reflecting her desire for a simpler lifestyle. Next to the Petit Trianon is the Queen's Hamlet, a small model village built for Marie Antoinette to experience the quiet life of the countryside. The area includes rustic cottages, a mill, and open walking paths, all designed to mimic farm life in an idealized way. The Royal Opera, located within the main palace, was built in 1770 for the wedding of the future Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. The interior is known for its excellent acoustics and decorative details, creating an elegant atmosphere for performances. Near the palace, the Gallery of Coaches is located in the former royal stables. This museum displays an impressive collection of royal carriages and ceremonial vehicles, each decorated with carved wood, painted panels, and symbols of the monarchy. Also close to the palace grounds is the Potager du Roi, or King's Kitchen Garden. Originally created to supply fresh produce for the royal table, it continues to operate today. You'll see rows of fruit trees, vegetable plots, and greenhouses arranged in a formal, structured design with a practical purpose. 2. Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most iconic landmarks in Paris, standing on the left bank of the Seine River. There are few ways to explore the tower. You can ride the elevator to all 3 floors, or take the stairs to the first and second levels. The second floor provides stunning views of the surrounding area, while the first floor features a glass walkway for a more daring experience. If you're walking around the first floor, take a closer look at the iron beams. You'll find the names of 72 French scientists and engineers engraved there, honoring the country's contributions to science and invention. Back on the ground, the Champ de Mars stretches out in front of the tower. Across the Seine River, the Trocadero Gardens offer one of the best views of the tower, especially in the evening. For a different perspective, a cruise on the Seine offers a peaceful way to see the Eiffel Tower from the water. Many of these boat rides start near the base of the tower and provide scenic views as you glide past. 1. Mont Saint-Michel. Mont Saint-Michel sits just off the coast of Normandy, France. It took centuries to build, and each section reflects a different period in history. Now, you can walk through the abbey's halls and courtyards, learning how it served as a pilgrimage site, a fortress, and later, a prison. Below the abbey, La Grande Rue winds uphill and is lined with centuries-old stone houses, small shops, and restaurants. It's a good spot to try one of Mont Saint-Michel's signature dishes, La Mère Poulard's omelette. cooked over an open fire. The ramparts, thick stone walls that circle the island, offer a peaceful walking path with panoramic sea views. As you follow them, you'll pass watchtowers and defensive structures built to protect the island from attacks. Not far from here is the Church of Saint-Pierre, a small parish church near the center. One of the most fascinating things about the place is when the tide comes in, water surrounds it completely, turning it into an island. A few hours later, the tide recedes, and you can walk across the sand to reach it again. If you're looking for any tips to enhance your own personal travel and help you manage your travel budget more effectively, click the link in the description. And remember to like and subscribe to help our channel grow.